嗯，没错，我开锁技能已经3级了，所以他这个后续任务就是要结束来看说是谁放了那堆那个月亮。
Revelio.
嗯，是这里。等级3。
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Oh. 又是传奇装备的宝箱。我们先看一下我传奇装备缺哪一件。我快要28级了。手套、眼镜或是帽子都可以。手套、手部可以。
Revelio.
拿那个。怎么看不到那个人？为什么这个镜子自己会动啊？哎，他在门外。我浪费时间去开他家的锁。
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
觉得他们两个半斤八两吧，霸凌都是霸凌啊。
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Revelio.
Any of the mer people from the lake?
We had a goal in our.
我们阁楼里有一只食尸鬼，
We never had spiders.
赫夫帕夫。刚刚不是这两只在唱歌吗？
What was the miracle?
怎么会那么远呢？我记得我不是点在他旁边吗？ 超级远呢！
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for
What if he
Zenobia's
stinks like
gobstones.
this?
What? Don't be silly. It's all
Revelio.
in a few hours, I think.
You think?
It didn't before. That other guy
Accio.
was like Halloween.
It's one of Zenobia's gobstones.
Don't feel.
I hardly see what all the fuss is
We'll
about.
have you with Nurse Blaney in no time.
I've just realised.
What? What is it?
啊，超远，跑马拉松。
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues.
明明就是他霸凌过的人，然后还要讲说是你学生时代的朋友，骗谁？就是你霸
It
凌
was a
过的人、
classmate of
啊。
yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, he had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Revelio.
这里有宝箱？没有啊，这个不是开过了？开过的箱子为什么地图上面还会显示？哦，对，我有一个手套要去检测。 华丽的黑色和棕色手套。哦，67数值加很高。上个厕所。霍格华兹最北边的区域。那怎么挑了一个没有传送点的位置啊？
Nice to see you, my young friend.
鸟不生蛋的位置。先把这一区的地图偷开一下。
Revelio。
没有什么东西啊。这区几乎什么都没有哎。
Revelio。
这里什么都没有啊。鸟不生蛋区。 为什么要约在这里见面？
Revelio. Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
所以这个空白区域是
Revelio
有怪的，是不是？人物怪。
A centaur.
半人马。
Tread carefully.
绯红鸣吗？
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Revelio.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
打水瓢。线索断了。
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Revelio. pelt. Poor beasts.
哦，盗猎者是直接把他杀掉啊！
Still
玩家
smoking.
好歹是整只拿去
They
卖。
can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Revelio.
那中间有个宝箱，可是这个水里面好像是有东西的。
Anything interesting?
不能飞。可是我刚刚好像看到一头牛被拖下去了。我不想被拖下去。这个水瓢是可以无限打的吗？ 为什么固定打那个位置啊？
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests
Revelio.
align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
If I wanted this little excitement, I'd have a job at a bank.
没录下去吗？应该有吧。
Revelio.
So very weak.
Defendo. Confringo. Accio.
Tiger! Reducto!
Confringo. Glacius.
Come on, look like
Revelio.
Levioso! How's the view? Levioso! Would you like me to put you down?
Accio. Confringo. Glacius. Defendo. Revelio.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Revelio. Revelio.
What in
上面怎么那么大？
Are those
那是龙。
dragons?
龙啊！龙被关在这么小的地方，好奇怪哦。
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Accio! Defender! Revelio!
观众不是敌人。这扇门是打不开的。绕一圈吧。
Revelio!
Wouldn't give to be a demigod.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking?
Revelio! Accio! Defender! Revelio! Accio! Confringo! Defender! Revelio! Revelio!
上古卷轴这个时候就是要用那个龙翼的龙喉，就可以把龙带走。
Revelio!
这敌方人数是不是有点多啊？
That's it. Lightfooted's the word.
Revelio!
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
干嘛变龙啊？
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we?
打算铁链吗？我很乐意。
Revelio!
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
你台词讲完了没有？你让我走路变很慢呢。
Aloha Mora.
哎，龙蛋下面怎么会有火？
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
奇袭不奇袭我不知道。
Revelio.
我只有5瓶无敌药水，我先跟你说。
Incendio! Expendindo!
Let it go!
Don't think you'll get it out of here.
Accio! Places!
Let me out!
Accio! Confringo! Places! Revelio!
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Accio! Confringo!
See how you like
I've never been one such guy.
Accio!
Back to the
Places!
Back to the first you.
Defendo!
Back for more.
Confringo!
Not right.
Places!
The lab returns to the and like suffering. What have you done?
Places!
Let me have a gun.
Accio!
I see. Oh, yes. Has no one heard of you? Don't you up.
Defendo!
Let me have a gun.
Confringo! Accio!
Let me have a gun.
Places!
Let me have a gun.
Confringo!
You're lost in the cold stick. Let me have a gun.
Accio! Places! Defendo! Accio! Places! Revelio!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio!
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraints.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Always going somewhere, that one.
又可以飞了。切割你过来。
Revelio。
啊，靠腰这边这么多怪。
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
我必须在图书馆中找到终极变形学之书的实战指南页面，在地下港收集实战指南页面。地下港在哪里啊？地下港。 这哪里啊？先回去检测我的装备。
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
目光披风，这个咒虐，我不用咒虐。 地下港。
Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers.
没有精装。
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toe-tied.
"粉红色的胖胖球，好特别颜色。
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
图书馆跟地下港，霍格华兹学院的吗？图书馆。
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Eh, 他第一个指示的点怎么是在这里嘞？好奇怪的地方哦。不能用飞的吗？下霍格米村的火焰怎么不见了？哦，挡到了。
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
为什么他要换位置啊？这不是钟摆吗？
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Revelio. Accio.
今天怎么整天都在跑步啊？哦，这里有门呢。
Revelio。
哇塞，这个没有实战指南的书页指路，谁知道啊？ 到底要去哪里？这里有门，哇塞，帅爆了！这是电梯哦，哇，神奇的东西。
Revelio. So this is the underground harbor.
2个箱子，大眼睛的宝箱，500块。
Lumos. Revelio.
《地下港指南书页》。 书页，然后呢？图书馆中收集变形学的书。图书馆，我刚刚去过图书馆了。出来吧，路痴小天使。 哎，它是向上了吗？嗯。
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Hey.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
路痴小天使显示在这里啊！你已到达目的地。这边没有任何一本书可以互动啊！是他人哦，他是一个人哦。
Professor Weasley asked me to get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
我不知道啊，什么鬼？在金探子发明出来前，哪一种魔法生物被用于魁地奇比赛？为什么会有这个奇怪的东西？我去 Google 一下。金探子，这没看过《哈利波特》的人怎么会知道嘞？在金探子之前，我查不到啊。在金探子被发明之前。什么魔兽代替？根本就 Google 不到啊！瞎猜吧。金探鸟。
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
图灵剂是什么东西？啊！天哪！茯苓剂是什么东西？根本就 Google 不到啊！扶来扶洗。
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
三兄弟又是谁啊？三兄弟的故事涉及到魔法器物。三兄弟的故事涉及到魔法事物。都 Google 不到，是要干嘛？死神生物。
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
魁地奇比赛哪一个球最大？金探子一定是很小，博格球吧。
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
喝下变神水之后，是否可以超越种族极限？可以。
Actually, the answer was false.
不行啊！
While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
我不想回答你
I'm
问题，
sorry.
我根本就
I
没
don't
看
have
过《哈
time
利
for a
波
quiz
特》。
at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
这考试根本就不公平。没有看过《哈利波特》的人在那里瞎猜，然后还有后续任务。唉，他根本就没魁地奇比赛啊！问我什么球比较大，我怎么知道啊？
Thank you for your persistence and
聊天室的提示现在才跳出来。
about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Ah, 对，8点了。
Settle down, settle down.
8点了。
Transfiguration.
结果我卡在动画里面。
Weary of hearing me say,
那我们直播就到这边结束了，谢谢大家。我们明天再见，拜拜。我把这个
almost anything can be transformed
主任务看完，
if you can just
不能按掉。
perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. 空白左键空白 F。 空白左键空白 F。 玻璃珠变成鹅吗？那到底是那只鹅比较贵，还是那个玻璃珠比较贵啊
？Beautifully done.
哦，完成成就解锁咒语大师。新的咒语是什么？变形咒，改变物体和敌人形态，可用来解谜或摆设装饰品。这个东西使用率应该，算了，就先不用吧。 与卫斯理教授交谈。
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
抓了5、6只独角兽才抓到一只公的，抓了一大堆母的。
In light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. 学霸斗篷，哇，感觉这个外观并不好看。这个也不好看啊。来自巨龙的盘问，那就先收工了，拜拜拜拜拜拜。上位灵学奖励，矿场下的阴影，塞巴斯蒂安。对于头盔计划失败，当然还有另一个点子。懂说精灵语的人过来。哎，主角不能自己学精灵语吗？算了，先回我的万应室。
Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
这个是练习变形咒，是不是？变形咒能干嘛？如果把它加入技能组呢？ 嘿，他如果被变成筒子，然后打爆的话，是不是就 game over 了？是这样子的意思吗？如果是这样的话，变形咒超强哎！咦？真的那个牧人就直接下班了哦，到时候再去强盗营地抓强盗来做实验。收工了，收工了。